Okay everyone, here's a video of me showing off what I got for the month of September and what's to come on my channel for Spooktacular October. Bad Days, Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings my fellow YouTubers and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and this time around I am about to give you my latest pickups for the month of September, plus what's to come this month on my channel for Spooktacular October. I'll explain about that because I've got a ton of stuff coming up, but I'll tell you how I'm going to do this though. For now, let's show up my pickups, which of course I got them from my usual favorite spot, Game Exchange. Got myself 3 more NES games, which brings it up to, well, maybe about almost 20 or maybe more than 20 games I've now got. That's more than my original NES collection. Okay, let's do this. First off is the NES port of Batman Returns from Konami. Now, y'all probably know I have the Super Nintendo version. Now, unfortunately, when I was a teen, I only beat this game one time and never could beat it again. I can do it with the Game Genie though, but I'm going to try and beat it without the help. It may try and slow me down though. May take a long time, but well, while the game's not quite as good as the Super Nintendo game or the Sunsoft game based on the first movie, this game's not too bad. I mean, well, this did come out late in the NES life cycle. I got this for just $15, because you can probably get some late NES house for factual reasonable prices of less than $20, and this was one of them. Same thing goes for this one, and that would be Willow from Capcom. Now, I haven't gone a little further into the game, but after trying to use a password, it never would accept it. But I am going to try and start again and try to get my further. I have been playing this without the Game Genie. Now, this of course is based on the Lucasfilm title. I know it's on Disney Plus. I'm thinking I'm going to watch that on there maybe. I do seem to recall seeing this, but that's been a long time ago. But anyway, this is a game I think you would love to check out. I mean, after getting through more of it, I have really come to love the game of Willow. It's amazing. It's an action RPG with hack and slash. You play as the title character and try and level up, face some baddies, and hopefully get into that sinister witch Bapmorda. I haven't gotten too far, but I got a little more further on my second play though. I'm glad to have checked this out. It's not too bad. It's just exactly like the last game I got, and that would be the original Legend of Zelda. Yes, and in gold casing too. I'm sorry it's a little, well, there because it's used, but hey. Well, I haven't gotten back on it yet, but I have done well with this without the Game Genie. I'm just one more dungeon away from reaching Death Mountain and possibly hope to get rid of Ganon in the first quest and save Zelda. I can't believe this. I mean, well, I had a little help from GameFAQs because I needed to know where to go. I've watched playthroughs of it, don't get me wrong, but I needed an actual guy to help me out and figure out where to go. I've gone as far as I've ever been, and I was very happy from this. Do you think I should check out Zelda to the Adventure of Link? Well, it's a possibility, but I don't know. But even so, the original Legend of Zelda is a classic. I still gotta be a Link to the Past, though, because I'm back at where I was from as far as I got on my first play. But original Legend of Zelda, this is a classic. And for my movie, now, I was actually going to try and look for Evil Dead 2013. They didn't have any, but in its place, I found a great comedy I have seen before, but it's been years though, and that's Splash from 1984. Yes, this is the 20th anniversary DVD release from 2004. This, of course, is, well, one of the early collabs between Brian Grazer and Ron Howard. Of course, starring Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah, along with John Candy and Eugene Levy. I've watched this once, but I'm gonna watch this again. After revisiting this, I love this movie. I know it's on Disney Plus, but it's slightly edited a bit, unfortunately. But I completely understand they needed to do that. But I'm glad to have Splash unedited. And let me tell you, Daryl Hannah's pretty darn sexy. And real hot. This is a real fish out of water, or should I say, mermaid out of water tale. Jokes there. I got a million of them. Okay, now that's out of the way. Now here's my schedule for Spooktacular October. I do have a review coming up after this, but I won't tell you what it is though. You just stay tuned and find out. I had to do some more shakeups. Now, there will be 2 vids coming a day, but don't you worry none. I'm going to keep these videos separate by 12 to 15 hours tops. So that way I can give you all enough time to watch these before I put up the next video later on. Okay? Now, some of these I will have premiere instead of just wait until the very day to put them up. So that way, again, that'll give you all enough time to watch these, okay? I hope you enjoyed Super September. But Spooktacular October, this is going to be a whopper. So anyway, I won't tell you what my review is for after this one. You'll just have to wait and see. Now for the second, well, it will be the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. I'm going to try and watch this. I know last year I reviewed the first one. Now I'm going to review the second. I wish I could review more, but I still need to try and find some place that would have the other ones. Well, I have seen Next Generation, but that's been years ago. But Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, I have yet to see, but we'll see. But in the meantime, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 will be coming up on the 2nd. On the 3rd, I will have my next Saturday morning TV log, and it will be on the 1980 tune Drac Pack. Yes, probably one of the few forgotten tunes of the 90s, and very underrated in my book. Also, later on, I've already got the link already up here on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, at 7 o'clock will be the first installment of a very special Saturday night of Big D Live, and I'm going to be doing live streams of a double feature of horror movies. As I'll be starting with Nightmare on Elm Street and Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge, since it's been almost a year since I reviewed the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Now, I'm not watching all of them, I'm just going to watch various installments of the big 3. Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and Halloween. The ones that I've actually got in my collection. Okay, now, then after that, on the 4th, I will do these in separate vids. I will be reviewing the Slumber Party Massacre and the Slumber Party Massacre 2. I'm not going to do 3, though. Maybe another time. I know it's not the best one, though. Then on the 5th, I'll be starting my reviews of the Evil Dead franchise. First will be the Evil Dead original from 1981, or I think it was 81 or 82 on the 5th. Then Evil Dead 2 on the 6th. The third one, Army of Darkness, on the 7th. And Evil Dead 2013 on the 8th. On the 9th will be the horror flick The House of the Devil, which Drew from the Firefly Family Podcast has recommended in some of his vids when, well, his channel was formerly Hey Isn't That Devon Graham. I have been reading about this, and I haven't seen this. I've been thinking about checking it out. I think he'll still be up there, and I'm going to watch it. And then I'll review it. Now, let me see here. Okay, well, that's all I got. Now, on the 10th, for my next Saturday morning TV log, I'll be talking about, well, one of two Scooby-Doo knockoffs Hanna-Barbera did. I'll be doing the one I'm mostly more familiar with, and that being Clue Club from 1976, since that focused on some guys dressed up in monster suits and what have you. And then later on that night will be my live stream of Nightmares 3 and 4. So be prepared for the Dream Warriors and the Dream Master. Now, if my memory serves me, then I will take a day, then it'll be a day off on the 11th, sorry everyone, then I'll be back on the 12th to do a review of the original Fright Night, which I watched recently on Prime. I might rewatch it though, we'll see. Then the 13th will be the original Night of the Demons, which I'll be revisiting that. I have watched that one time. On the 14th will be Scream, Blackula, Scream. Now, if you've not seen my review for Blackula, please go to my channel and check it out. On the 15th, I'll be reviewing probably one of the most underrated horror flicks in my book, and that would be I Know What You Did Last Summer. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I did for certain reasons. And the next day will be I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm not reviewing that third one. I'll always know what you did last summer because I've never seen it and I don't think I want to, okay? Then on the 17th will be the next Saturday morning TV log, and it'll be on Hanna-Barbera's Goober and the Ghost Chasers. A very good tune, actually. Okay, let's see now. And then after that will be Friday the 13th and Friday the 13th Part 2 in my next live stream. And then on the 18th will be the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which recently had its 45th anniversary a few months ago, but I'll be reviewing this still. Okay. On the 19th will be the classic Teen Wolf, the original with Michael J. Fox. On the 20th, I was going to review Urban Legends Final Cut, but I took that off because I didn't think anybody would be interested in a review of that. I'll save that for later on. So in its place will be Pet Sematary 2, which I didn't get a chance to review that. I've already reviewed the original and remake last year, but I'll be doing that. On the 21st will be a back-to-back review in one video, and I'll be reviewing both Disney's Zombies and Disney's Zombies 2. Disney's Zombies from 2018 and Zombies 2 from earlier this year. Now this will both be spoiler-free, so I'm not going to, since Zombies 2 came out earlier this year, I will not give too many spoilers on its predecessor, okay? Alright, now that's out of the way. The 22nd, I'll be focusing on another underrated horror flick, that being the early 90s flick Popcorn. I've heard of this movie, and I've heard some people talk about this. I know the Diegler talked about this in one of his horror rankings, and I think some others have talked about it too, so I'll be talking about that one. On the 23rd, I'll be doing another back-to-back review, and it'll be on Frankenweenie, Tim Burton's first ever attempt of a movie. Now, although it was a short film, which I was going to review last year, but I had too much stuff in the way, so I thought I'd send it to this year. Anyway, I'll be doing a back-to-back review of both the original live-action short from 1984 and its 2012 animated movie, which I'll revisit on Disney+. On the 24th will be my next Saturday morning TV log, and it'll be on the Teen Wolf cartoon series from 1986. Yeah, and then later that night will be a live stream of Friday the 13th Part 3, which I might watch in 3D, we'll see, and the final chapter. Now, on this schedule, I was going to review the Hotel Transylvania trilogy, but I have now, please don't get mad, I scrapped that off. Since I've just read there's a fourth one in the works, I'm rescheduling those for next year, so no hard feelings, everyone. In their place, I will be on the 25th, I'll be doing 2 separate reviews. I will review the original Hellraiser and The Exorcist 3. Sorry, I'm not reviewing. I've decided to skip Exorcist 2: The Heretic, since I know that's kind of I don't know. If you'd like for me to review Exorcist 2, let me know, and I'll try and save it for later. No offense, sorry. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Now, on the 26th will be Casper, which I was going to review that earlier in the month, but I've rescheduled it. And that's another film that had an anniversary a few months ago, back in the summer of which it just turned 25. So I'll be talking about everyone's favorite friendly ghost in his first movie. Not going to talk about the direct-to-video movies, sorry. And then on that same day, I'll be doing a special video where I will review the Halloween Town trilogy from Disney. So I do hope y'all will enjoy that. On the 27th, I'll be reviewing one of my absolute favorite scary movies. I just watched this, and it's 2 follow-ups on Tubi the other night. Scream. The next day, on the 28th, will be Scream 2 and Scream 3 on the 29th. Now, unfortunately, I have yet to see the 4th one, so a review will have to be on hold. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, on the 27th, that same day, right before I do Scream, I'm going to be doing a 20th anniversary review of the underrated, family-friendly, Spooktacular flick, The Little Vampire. And speaking of Spooktacular family flicks, on the 30th, Halloween Eve itself, I'll be talking about probably a favorite of everyone's, if they like Spooktacular family movies, Hocus Pocus. Yes, which that happens to be coming back to one of our theaters this weekend. I'm pretty sure it'll come back to some of y'all's. Just check your listings. Your showtime. Oh, well, you get the point. And maybe you go see it instead of waiting for it on Freeform. But anyway, since I've got Disney Plus, I can watch it on there. And finally, on Halloween, I will be doing a Saturday morning TV log of the new Scooby-Doo movies from 1972. I would have thrown in some Scooby-Doo movies, but I just had too much. I just wanted to go with all this other stuff. So sorry, everyone. But anyway, I'll be talking about Scooby-Doo's second series. And later on, that same time, and not same time, but that same day on Halloween night, get ready for a very special live stream. I'm going to do a triple feature, and it'll be at an earlier time. Stay tuned to find out, as I'll be watching the original Halloween from 78, the original Halloween 2 from 1981, and please don't hate me, Halloween 2018 in a triple feature live stream. So I do hope you are ready for that. Yeah. So what do you think? Do you like any of my pickups? And what do you think of my Spooktacular October schedule? Now remember, I am keeping these 2 vids a day separately by 12 to 15 hours tops. So again, that way y'all can watch these, okay? Before I go and do another one. And most of these will premiere, so that way I don't get into too much of a wicked rush. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my Spooktacular October schedule and also my pickups. Thank you again for watching this, everyone. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And stay tuned for my first review of Spooktacular October, which you'll just have to wait and see what it is when it comes up, okay? So thanks for watching. If you like this, if you'd like to catch up with what you missed, check out the last 3 vids I did for Super September. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Deadpool 2. The upper right-hand corner is my X-Men film franchise ranking. And the bottom left-hand corner is my recent review of the independent supernatural flick Fast Color. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!